Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. There's a lot to catch up with. Today we're going to take a look at the Emeet AI powered 4K webcam, and you're actually watching through this webcam. It's recording right now. What do you think of the quality? All right, so like I said, I'm recording with it right now. I'm actually very impressed. It is doing well. This is not out of the box. I did already tweak it. I think it looks really good in my software. We'll see how it looks when I post this. So right now, I'll kind of do like an overview of what it looks like. It does come with a USB A to C connection that actually comes with the adapter that you would need if you. It's a C to C wire connector with an A adapter and the camera itself. So right now I'm going to show you what it looks like in the box and kind of go over the features. It's basically a 4K webcam with 2 cameras to help with autofocus, and it looks pretty good. And this right here is the AI powered 4K webcam from Emeet. This is the Pico Plus specifically. I think it says it right on the back right there. You have 3 mics for clear audio. You have AI powered. I believe that's what that second lens is for, is just to help be quicker on autofocus. And then you have a magnetic privacy cover. I prefer when their privacy cover or shutter is built in, but they give you this little guy, and that is a magnetic camera cover, privacy cover, whatever you call it. So they're trying to be cute with it, but that's your cover. Don't lose it. You can see there's 2 lenses. One is your main, and then the other is for an assisted focus, is what I can tell. So pretty compact, pretty small. If you guys travel a lot, you got to do some meetings or streaming, gaming, whatever you guys do. It is powered by a USB-C in the back right there. Comes with the mount here as well. It is a screw mount, and then you can open that up. So this will just screw on, and then you can mount that to a monitor. Once you set it in, it is able to pivot down and angle it however you would need to. All right, so I'm going to try and walk you through the software. I'll show you the settings that I did. I just tried to match it to my Insta360. I use a Link 2 specifically normally for my content that's like this on this channel, and also when I stream or podcast. All right, so I just wanted to match the corner camera that you see in the circle with what's on screen. There is a slight difference between programs as far as the Emeet program and the software I use to record, but these are both the same camera. So essentially, you go in here, and right off the bat, you have all these different filters at the bottom. So default, this is what it looks like. Very muted. A lot of webcams look like this. You can also just pump up the brightness and then use several different filters here. I don't know if you can. So, I mean, I don't really care for any of these. Some of these might help you in different lighting situations. I have 2 lights on me right now, so I'm well lit. But these filters, from what I can tell, cannot be adjusted. It's just whatever you see is what you get. That's why if you go to this last one that's custom, you can go over here to effects and kind of mess with it here. If you pick one of the filters, it grays everything out. So come here to custom. All I did was, so I can show you default. This is what it looks like out of the box. This is my color grading, if you will. Just turn the brightness a little bit down, contrast a little bit up. The sharpness, I prefer to turn it all the way down, and that gets rid of any noise, in the background. Saturation and tone, you kind of just tweak it to your liking. I like the vibrant, vivid colors, and on the tone, you do have a white balance that I actually turned off. So if I turn the white balance on, it'll keep hunting, basically. It'll sometimes look really green and warm, sometimes look a little too cool. So I just turned that off and I set it here in the 3500 range. The tone itself as well, kind of like a cooler tone that doesn't look too weird with my skin color. That's all. Those are going to be like adjustments you make based on your environment and your tones. As far as controls here, we have audio. Let me see if I can switch that real quick. So now you should be able to hear me on the Pico camera itself. This is the audio that you can expect from the Pico. It has 3 microphones like we had seen on the box to make it crystal clear for your audio calls. So if you guys are doing Zoom calls, meetings, FaceTime, whatever it is that you want to do on the computer, this is the audio straight from it. If you don't want to hook up a mic, have any headphones on, anything like that, um, you can expect that kind of audio there. There's not much noise right now, but we can switch over to noise cancellation now. I don't know if it sounds any different from the previous mode, but the previous one was live. Now we're in noise cancellation mode, and we can also switch to a third one. This is the original sound. So this is basically without any of the AI or any of the processing that it does on the camera itself. This is just raw audio off of the camera. Hopefully it sounds good. One of these sounds good. That way, if you guys are taking meetings, Zoom calls, anything like that, you can use the webcam without anything added onto it. If you're a content creator that doesn't have a mic yet, a good mic on the webcam can be a big difference to help you, get started. All right, and now, whoops. That is basically all the features. There is a low light enhance. So let me turn off the light right in front of me. As you can see, pretty dark. Can't see much. I have lighting. I'll leave the lighting on. And if you want to turn on the low light feature, not bad, not bad. So on my screen in front of me, I have absolutely like very little white that can come through and kind of give light. So that low light enhance actually does do something to where it can actually pick up your face. And that's with it turned off. So you can see it's much darker. And honestly, if it's super dark and your monitor is on, it actually doesn't look too bad. Let me see if I can switch it on if it makes a difference. It brightens it up a little bit. So if you guys are gaming in the dark, let me turn off this other light. So if you guys are gaming in the dark, this has a low light feature, and obviously you're going to lose a little bit on the quality, but it's usable. I think that's pretty good right there. You can actually see me. I'm actually impressed with this. So yeah, if you turn on all the lights, you can see what it does to the brightness there. So let's turn that back off. And we're back to normal. So now if we go, like I said, this is just the sliders. If you go over to assist, you do have a focus. So you can have different modes there. Face focus is probably what you're going to use mostly. And you can turn it off, the automatic feature, which if you want to manually be adjusting it, you can do that. I've done that before. The first one is like a selected area. If you want to like focus a, I don't know, like a whiteboard or something next to you, you can do that. This is a central focus, and the one that it's on is a human focus, but I think it'll focus. It does it pretty well. Let's go back to central. I think the detail is pretty good there. You can see everything there. All right, so yeah, I had to double check that we're still on the Pico. I actually kind of like it. So good quality at an affordable price, and just for a quick, let's toggle the cameras really quick. I'm using the Insta 360 as my everyday camera, so let's switch over. That's just the way that I tweaked this camera, and you can see it's a little bit different, but kind of the same. All right, guys, and that's gonna do it for me. This is, like I said, the Pico Plus from Emeet. It is, from what I can tell, a $95 4K webcam with some AI built into it. Helps you with your audio, your focus, all that kind of stuff. If you guys want to check them out, I like these. I like that all these webcams are being really portable, really easy to take with you, because I travel here and there. And if you want to take a webcam with you on the go, you can kind of just grab this off your monitor, take it with you. All you need is a USB-C. I did notice that I have a like a dongle, or I have like a USB hub, and I connect all my webcams and microphones to it. That way I only have one plug on my laptop. That didn't power this enough. Maybe the AI is too much. So I did directly plug this camera into the laptop, and then it stopped um, turning off. It kept pulsing. It would be on for a few seconds and then turn off. So the dongle didn't have enough power for it. So just a heads up. But yeah, like I said, pretty cool, pretty compact, pretty affordable. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link down below. Again, with any webcam, what you see out of the box is not always what you can achieve. It's always going in, using their software first, adjusting your sliders, turn your sharpness all the way down. You're going to reduce a lot of the noise in there, and then just start adjusting for your lighting, your tone, like I said. And that's going to be basically the brightness or exposure. That's going to be the saturation and contrast. And then there is a tone if you need to adjust the colors. So once you get all that dialed in and you are happy with the picture, uh, affordable or cheaper webcams can do quite a bit. I've been using $100 and $200 webcams for a while now, and I just think they look pretty close to getting an actual expensive camera. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys.